Hello, guys. Thanks so much for joining me today. I have been wanting to do this painting to practice. So I'm using my book, so I'm gonna practice in this, and I want to go over the color so that I can remove this out of here. But I'm using titanium white, which is this one. Then I'm using the cadmium yellow by Gambling. And I'm using the orange. Where's my orange? Oh, here it is. Cadmium orange. The red, the permanent crimson. The brilliant blue. Then Patalo blue by Winton. Ultramarine blue, that one. And sap green, that one, and the black. So these are my colors for today. And I'm gonna be trying to use something as a reference like this, but we'll see. I wanna show you guys this too. I got this from Amazon for my acrylic painting. I'm very excited, I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna move this out of my way over here. Just wanted to show you all about that. The brushes, I'm gonna go over them with you as they go. I'm gonna start with a big brush. Actually, I'm gonna use this one. I'm gonna start with Princeton Bristol Bright 1.5 inch. The reason it's got the color in is because I'm using the oil, so I don't have to wash my brushes. So let me show you the oil that I've been using. This one, the Geneva Brush Dip. So I don't have to wash my brushes all the time, which is so much helpful. Instead of having to wash it all the time, I just clean it and put it in the oil. Now I gotta get this paint out of my brush, so hopefully it's not gonna mess up my paint. So I'm going to do, I think I'm gonna use my spatula to mix a little bit of color. I'm gonna be using white right there. That's a lot of white. I'm gonna be using ultramarine. I love this ultramarine and white together. I need to put a little bit of red. Probably too much, I don't know. There you go. I should have mixed this out of the camera, but I tried to, maybe I will cut it, who knows. Let's see, let me see if this is the color that I want. A little bit more blue. And I'm using the ultramarine. I could use another blue, but I want to have okay, a little bit more in the pinkish, a little bit warmer. Basically, when I'm mixing the color, I'm deciding if it's warmer or less warm. So this is a little bit warmer, so I'm mixing this all together. And there you go. See, that's what I'm looking for. More purplish. Okay, now let's see. Oh yeah, that's it. See, I'm looking at my phone. That's one of the colors. Then I want to do a little, I'm gonna use the same spatula without cleaning it, with a little red, a little yellow, Now I find that you guys know that I want to share everything with y'all, but I find that if you go like this with when you're mixing your color, makes life easier. See, that's one of the colors that I want, right? A little bit too dark, so I'm gonna use more yellow. Now, I find that you can make it lighter with the yellow or with white. The little bit purple that I had in the spatula is desaturating my color, which is a good thing. But I do want to have one that's a little bit more saturated. So this is for a part of it. Then I want to clean my brush, my spatula, because that's one of the color that I want. Now I want to clean it with the paper towel. Then I want to get a clean part. When I get the clean one, I get from the top. When I get the mixed one that doesn't matter, I get from the bottom. And I can get the clean white like that's okay. I want to do white and yellow. That's bright. I gotta tone it down to a little bit more orange. Yeah, that's the color that I want. Probably not as bright, so to desaturate it, the color, I need to use the complementary color. So let me get my color wheel. So you see this is somewhere around here. So the complement would be the blue, but I do not want to put too much blue because it will kill it. So I'm gonna take a tiny bit of that. It's gonna make a little bit like greenish, but it will desaturate it. So it's a little bit less bright. See, a little orange, not as bright orange. See, that's what I wanted. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. So now I got the colors that I want, and then I want to have a color that's quite like the reflection. And I also need to get a little bit darker color too, but let's get the reflection. So I'm gonna take a little bit of ultramarine and I'm gonna do it right there. A little bit of titanium white. Mix with the color that I had on my spatula because I didn't want to clean, because I want to kind of like a little muddy color. And that's what you get when you mix a bunch of different colors together. Yeah, see, that's the color that I want. And a little bit darker. So I'm gonna go for the black to make it darker. I could use blue, red, but I want to have a little bit more dark. And I don't want to mix this too much because I want to have, there you go. So that's for my back, and then I want to get a little tiny bit of that and more white because I want to have a little bit brighter version of that color. See right there? Right there. So, and of course I need to get a little bit darker with that, a little bit of that, a little bit of everything, literally. A little bit more red, because I'm making kind of like a black, but not too black. I want a dark color. See? And then the green, I can do it with the sap green after. All right, so let's get painting. Just wanted to show you guys the mixing. Now you always make sure you clean your tools. I'm using the gloves in one hand so I don't get paint everywhere. Okay, so let's go and get painting. So I'm gonna start with my horizon line. So my horizon line is gonna be a mix of this one. And I wanna start my horizon line like right there. Oh, I'm gonna need to mix some Gamsol with the paint so that I have some fluid, not too much. Just so that I can get fluid going, you know? I also need to get my I'm just doing the black, yeah, definitely need to get my brush cleaned. I can't take that call right now. See my brush, I didn't clean my brush. I should have done that. And then what happened was I got this color in it, so I don't want that color. So I'm just gonna wipe it. And I can put on top of it, doesn't really matter because, you know, this is just the first part. Let me check my phone. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm just answering. Okay, so I didn't want to have too much of the Gamsol. I should have used Linsoil, which I'm gonna do it right now. Let me open up my Linsoil. Instead of the Gamsol, I'm gonna use Linsoil to make the flow, so that I still have the flow, but I don't have that, because this is paper. So anyways, so let me go back to my picture. Here it is. Okay, I don't wanna, hold on one second. Supposed not to be having calls at this moment, but I am. So I'm gonna clean my brush. Whoa. Okay. Cleaning my brush. Okay. Now next, I have to use paper towel. So I'll go back to my paint. And then I'm gonna get my other paint, mixing with that. A little glow. Okay, and then the chicken. I gotta go check the chicken. Hold on a second, guys. Sorry guys, I had to go check on the chicken because the chickens are kind of like singing, but I wanted to make sure that they're not having a problem with the hawk again. I don't know if you guys heard about it when I was telling about the hawk, and it was really crazy. So anyway, so I'm gonna mix that up, get a little bit more ginseng. And then I need more purple. So I'm gonna get blue, red, and mix it. And a tiny bit of white to make it a little bit lighter. You see, I gotta mix it with the brush. That's another good idea, to mix it with the brush, because then you get the colors that stays in the brush. And I need to get more purple. I need to mix it more, so I'm gonna get the red. I'm gonna get this blue because I don't have much of the other one. Let me see if I get I'm gonna get white. Need more red. More red. More red. And then more white. Should have made more paint. I got so much paint, it's just that you never know how much you're gonna need. Okay, that's the purple that I want. So let me clean my brush. Okay, now I'm cleaning my brush so that I can grab a little bit of linseed and this. Ooh, there was two. I need more red. There was two blue. Let me just put this blue in the back, then I'll come back in with the other color. Just want to do a little back. Now let me, this crimson is very, okay. More white. I am learning the colors, guys, so bear with me. See, this is the purple that I want. So the more I could mix a bunch, but it's better for me to be mixing as I go. This way I can practice. Remember, it's all about practicing. And this is a pretty big notebook, you know. There you go. I need to blend, but I'm not going to blend right at this minute. See, I blended through the top, so that worked. Now I gotta blend to the bottom, but to blend it to the bottom, I'm gonna need to get a what is going on with these chickens? I'm gonna have to pause the video, guys. So I'm gonna have to do this video in 2 parts. I gotta go outside and check on the chickens. So I'll be right back.